Okay, now just the girls that think I'm hot. And now just the boys. Kyle? Yeah, awesome. Okay. I just want to thank everybody here for coming. Thank you. Thank you. I know, it's a fucking joke. Okay. I'm going to start my speech. If our demands are not met, hostages will be killed, one every hour. This is not negotiable. Oh, fuck, that's for next week. Art. What is art? A definition of art. It is the expression or the... second here. Cow. Expression and appreciation of human creative skills, imagination, and typically...
Wait a second. You have to fix that podium for us.
Okay, now I'm gonna get high.
There we go. Hey. Hey.
Yeah! BLX! 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 Okay. Okay, where was I? Art. What is art? The definition of art is the expression of and appreciation of human creative skills and imagination. Typically, it is in a visual form, such as painting and sculpture, producing work that is to be appreciated primarily for its beauty and emotional power. Let's take a moment and think about that. Okay, that's enough fucking time. Okay. So yeah, the definition of art is the expression and appreciation of human creativity skills. And that's definitely what BLX is. But I really want to define that. Sorry, I can't talk into this thing. Okay, so I really want to define that. Really, I think art is just doing something that appeals to you. Something that you like. If you're doodling on your pad at school or making little pictures of fingers for your boss to look at, that's art. Now, if somebody comes out and says, hey, I like that, that means something to me, that is, I think, what BLX is all about. And you guys right here, thank you very much. That is what, sorry, I'm getting emotional. Obviously I wouldn't cry. Like, I mean, holy shit, 6 months ago, there was nobody. The only art avenue in Welland here was something called Art Fest. So we went there, and a couple people showed up in the park and went, oh, that's very nice, you're beading. And we're like, fuck you. And at that point, I want to hand it over to James Takeo, the guy who actually made all this possible. Here he is.
Woo! Thank you very much, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests and friends, I would like to thank and welcome you all to the Black Lantern Experience, one night only. This is a celebration of a milestone, the best of the past 6 months of art from our artists group. This evening would not be possible without the generosity of the host venue, Sammy's Restaurant and Lounge, its owner, management, and staff. I would also like to express my gratitude to the local media for their coverage of our events, to our entertainment for the evening, Filet of Soul, give it up for him, come on. And especially to all of our friends, family, and followers who have supported not only our efforts in creating this evening's exhibition, but in all of our efforts and endeavors over the last 6 months. In the past 6 months, I have had the most extreme honor to have been an active and founding member of the Black Lantern Experience. Working with such an accomplished and multi-talented group of artists has indeed been a rare and rewarding experience. This warm evening is an apt metaphor for how I feel about these wonderful and creative people. I'm very proud of them and what we've done together. I'm sorry. For us, this event is a unique opportunity to celebrate not only who we are and what we've done, but where we are. We want people to realize that there is a lot going on in Welland. If you don't believe me, just look around this evening. Take a second right now, each one of you, and look around. Look around at all of you. This is not your regular crowd. This is very cutting edge. This is all happening right now, right here in downtown Welland. Our group is a diverse group of artists, populated by many different kinds of people. There are people who are mothers and fathers, who may go to work wearing white collars, or blue collars, or no collars at all. There are people who are students, who have completed schooling or have had little formal education. There are people who photograph. There are people who paint and draw. There are people who sculpt digital images. There are people who have been in exhibitions, and there are people who have not. And yet, despite this diversity, we are held together by our belief in community. We are devoted to our group, and we are devoted to where we are. We are devoted to a common belief that our mission is the pursuit of the encouragement and exhibition of artwork produced by artists working in the Welland area in an environment free of censorship. The role of the artist is generally said to be to challenge us and even sometimes to offend us. But today, as the latest statistics show us, free expression in many cultural fields is threatened by pressure from religious fanaticism, political extremism, and also by self-appointed guardians of morality and taste. What is culture and cultural regeneration without mindfulness, diversity, and of course, freedom of expression? In this city, we have found a home for such freedom. We have found this freedom of expression not only through our own group of artists, but from the community as a whole, through its support in our endeavor. Often, it is this same community that we also draw inspiration from in our creative works. Don't think I didn't see that, Lee. That was pretty funny. But also are enabled to express themselves creatively through participation from this same community. Welland inspires, enables, and it is our sincere hope that it will also support a creative community so that we may also do the same in return. Only half a year ago, at a local art event, the desire to create a community within Welland of free creative expression began, inspired by the creation of a living art piece by none other than T. Lee Kindy, in which he visually forced passerbys to take notice of art. A spark began. It inspired myself and a small group of visual artists to envision the creation of a single art show, done entirely independent of any organization or funding, to exhibit artwork that would not normally be viewed in this community as there was no existing venue to showcase such work. More importantly, it inspired this same group to push our own boundaries of our artwork that we produced. Our initial art show received a positive response by the many who attended, further encouraging us to continue to host such events. We also attracted not only art enthusiasts, but also other artists who sought out such freedom and found community within our group. With each show, more people attended and more artists joined. With each new artist, new ideas began to circulate, and a sense of community was being created as we began to attract not only artists, but like-minded people in the area who expressed a desire for positive change in a progressive atmosphere. In these last 6 months, what began as a single art show has become no less than 6 different shows, including our participation in Culture Days, which was part of a nationwide celebration of arts and culture in Canada. We also hosted regular nights to the public to encourage others to be creative in a supportive environment. We participated in community events, albeit of a non-traditional nature. Zombie kids at the food festival. And we continue to explore new ideas and push our own creative boundaries, and also to be a part of the local arts community as well as the community as a whole. We do not merely illustrate and reflect this community. We desire to be an active part of it. Admittedly, we have drawn a number of different reactions to the artwork that our group of artists have produced. In the past half year, I have heard our artwork being described as violent and risque, grassroots and groundbreaking, and most notably, brutally honest. I have heard of some who will not publicly admit to supporting our exhibitions and ideals, yet will also clandestinely encourage our artists to work. Most importantly, we are being recognized for contributing our effort to bring to this community something new and different. Welland is in a time of transition, and though some may feel that we are in unsure times, we continue to see an opportunity that we have consciously created here in this city. We see this community as having potential to become an environment to encourage a creative class, and we not only desire for it, we strive to make it happen. We have accomplished much within these 6 months, and it would not be possible without the contribution of each member of this group. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you all the artists who are exhibiting here this evening. Please raise your hand or come up here or make yourself known as I call out your names, please. Baxo. Give it up for him. Come on. Give it up for yourself. Dave Banks. Craig Hot Rod. Where are you? Marion Forget. Where are you? Shannon Sawchuck. Right over there. Wendy McIntyre. Where are you? There, right over there. T. Lee Kindy. Let's give it up for him.
Yeah!
Michael Swords. Where are you? Mike Swords. Right there on the top half. Adam Della. Where are you? Right here. Just down right here. Chris Wagiston, stand up, be counted. Megan Mulcare, where are you? Dana Pig, right over here. Kyle Joy, let's give it up for him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Black Lantern Experience. I now encourage you all to view the artwork on display, talk to the artists, and urge you all to continue to support local art on local walls. I thank you all for your attendance and sincerely hope you enjoy this evening. Thank you very much. BLX.